so we got ourselves a big problem here, but it should be fun. We have line M and line N, and we're telling you that these letters or these lines are parallel. What are parallel lines? Lines that are never ever going to touch. And that's very important so we can start solving all the angles we want to find. We want to basically find every single angle in this problem. So let's take it a step at a time. So now let's start with 121 degrees right here. So notice how this is cut by this line. However, we also know that these two angles make 180 because they are called supplementary angles. Supplementary. These are big vocabulary words, guys. Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180. So if one of them is already 121, well, what does the other one have to be? Subtract them, and you should get 59 degrees. So far, so good. Now, if you guys don't remember, vertical angles also talk about angles that are opposite from each other are always going to be the same. So if this is 121, this one has to be 121. If this is 59, the one opposite has to be 59. So look, we already finished one section. Same thing over here, guys. Look at this 29. If we go across it, this one's also 29. You see? Now look at this one. Aren't these supplementary angles? So if this is 29, once again, what's 180 minus 29? So this angle next to it is 151. And remember, these are vertical angles, so this one also has to be 151. Notice how easy this is? Now, let me show you a little thinking outside the box here. I don't know if you've noticed this, but this is actually one big triangle. And a big triangle is made up of 180 degrees. So if this is 29, if this is 59, how can we find our last angle inside the triangle? Well, we do 180. That's the total triangle. Minus that 29. Minus that 59. So this is actually 92 degrees. Aha. You thought it was going to be 90, right? Because it looks kind of vertical. But if you don't see that little box, never assume. Be careful. Now let's do the same thing, guys. Opposite vertical angles. This one has to be 92. And guys, angles next to each other, supplementary angles. So if this is 92, what does the other one have to be? Subtract them. This is actually 88. And this one is actually 88. Look how easy this is. Let's keep going. So what else can we do? Let's see. Now here's where it gets tricky. Here's where we got to use the idea of parallel lines. Because we got to look at these two lines now and figure something out. Now, I don't know if you remember this. Let's see. We should start actually with something easy actually. Let's go with the 29. Let's look at this guy over here. If we were to look at this line and we were to compare it with this one right here. I don't know if you remember this property. It's called the alternate exterior angles. What does that mean? And I circled the wrong one. Alternate exterior angle says alternate exterior angle says if this is 29, if this is 29 and I look at the one opposite, in other words, right here on the outside of the parallel lines, this one has to be 29. Alternate exterior. Now, again, these are vertical lines, so that gives me 29 degrees. And we can also do alternate interior angles. We can focus on this one, 151. Alternate exterior, that means that this one over here will be 151. Look at the vertical, that one would also be 151. Look at this triangle on the inside. We already know one's 92, one's 29. So the last one inside the triangle has to be minus 29, minus 92. So this guy has to be 59 degrees. Vertical angles, that makes it 59. And if we're looking at supplementary, once again, what's 180 minus 59? That's 121 degrees. Vertical angle makes this one also 121. And we basically solved every single angle now. You just got to remember a few things. There's alternate exterior angles, alternate interior angles, corresponding angles. These are all in your notes, guys. We covered these in the past. So go over your notes and make sure you know how to do these. It's basically, if you know your tools, you can solve the problem.